Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the game of a lifetime. In the black jersey, we got the black one. Booyaka. Yeah, Christian, don't wear a black jersey, you fucking asshole. God, this guy's customizing everything. It's like watch him get ready for school. Ooh, custom playbook. Jesus Christ, I'm fucked. I'm in a lot of trouble. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to knock your lights out.
On the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Boise State Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, today is some history for Utah State. After bouncing around to a few different leagues in the last few years, they have finally found a home. The Aggies are into the Pac-12, and they are excited to show their high level of football and showcase what they've got for the rest of the country. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Yeah. How the hell is the fucking toss?
Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff.
God damn it.
That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back.
This guy fucking sucks, dude. He's probably stream sniping me right now, dude.
Straight ahead, it's Riley. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, you thought I audible to the pass.
I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Sets his feet, it's Madsen. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Gotta make the play on 4th. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Can you hear me now?
No problem being aggressive.
We get this
at down, but
yeah.
consequences for that. Now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get one back.
Flag
come
on your
on,
ass.
come on.
Flag is it? What? Me?
Oh, yes.
Defense
What the fuck
a
did I
little
do?
too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense.
Oh, look at that failure on 4th down right there.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC, or you get the big applause.
Did you hear me at all?
Yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So, tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Back to throw, it's Hillstead. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone.
Hey,
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Going to the run, it's Jacobs.
Where the
He
fuck
stopped
are
at
you
the
going,
14-yard
boy?
line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Going for it, going for
This
it.
defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
And they just keep inching closer to the goal line. They go for it on fourth down. You get it. You're now finding yourself even closer. This is a place where you'd love to be able to just line up, run the football, get north, and score a touchdown.
Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
He's got it down to the 1 yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3 yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Back to pass, it's Hillstead. Wide out, trying to get it in.
He just threw it to whoever the
They get
user.
it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And I love the
That's my play, man.
love
It's
that they
my
went for a fourth down, they punch it in, they get the 7. And here's the thing, Paul. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make
Cool.
that call,
Cool.
knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
And they put a little bit of a drive together, but just they stalled the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his man. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Broncos in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Snapped it, and he has to have it. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Fucking, I don't know what that
Utah
was.
State sending its
He was
offense
wide
back
open.
onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. The hand to the running back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish their run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Here comes the heat. Back's got it on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Aggies have it in
Just gonna
scoring
blitz
position
the
on
rest of
1st
the
and
game.
goal.
Jesus Christ.
Motion from the wideout. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We've reached the break and Utah State holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've switched into the field and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But because he dropped it, now it's 4th down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a chance.
Christian, what are we doing? This game's so
Game,
fucking
but a missed opportunity.
What are we doing?
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out and they turned it over. Makes a grab and room to run. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Madsen. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call it out.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Finds a man in the middle. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Seconds and
And you want consistency from your quarterback. Man, you don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Touchdown, Boise State! Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
What is going
and
on?
they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. 2nd and long here. Might as well run him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed. You better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That's
Oh my god, that's too funny. You son
Trying to make one miss.
Oh my
He's
god.
slowed down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Oh god, this is too much.
This offense has him with really good field position. First play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. He almost had a pick.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his
He should have
last
caught
game.
that a
Last
mile
time he
away.
completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
We ain't going
This
for
is a
this
disappointing
shit.
drive for the
Motherfucker.
offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Here we go. Ready, go. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And man, a lot of times
Oh
it's
my
hard to
God,
outrun
this
that
is-
blitz, and
this is
they
the
bring
dumbest
pressure.
game.
They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Rushes.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job in the base defense making a play.
What a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic.
You fucking
He
idiot.
only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. The Bronco offense back out there
Rule
ready to
1
give
is
it
they
another
don't
spin. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time
You'll
again.
cut my down by
and
passing
especially when you
attack.
go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times
Oh,
because
God.
the defense can make stands. It stops. They did on that last possession.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Riley. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Like a book.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts.
Hey, punting for shit, boy.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They have given it up
We
on
gotta give them that
all 3
good
of their
shit, that
previous
good
4th
shit.
down tries. Can they keep the drive alive here? Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Get his ass.
Aggressive play
Get
calls.
his
Everybody
ass.
wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
On the draw, it's Jacobs. Got the 1st down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the 2nd level. Beautiful execution.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too. We got to hold on to that thing.
That is the stupidest fucking game.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Pushes ahead, looking for a crease. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Trying to kick him here.
3rd and short, they choose not to run and throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
It's debating. It's debating. Oh no. Oh no.
The speaker starts coming through. Now I can hear you.
So they could take the lead with a field goal, but in this situation, they want to go for the touchdown on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, that's
Touchdown,
bullshit.
Utah State.
Going for 2.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Almost picked off.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception in the end zone that time. As a result, the offense comes away with 6 points.
Oh god, that was funny as fuck.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Holds on, it's Terry. And he's brought down after a nice game. And
Oh, he was glitching out so bad. This is crazy, man.
They're going to run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
You trying to press me?
Looking downfield, it's Madison. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give, it's Jacobs. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the...
Oh, you're a funny kid.
here in the half. And They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Long way to go on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Caught. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Here comes the offense on second down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead.
Oh my god! This game is looking so dumb.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, that's too much. That's too much.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sets his feet, it's Hillstead. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's broken up, they took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on second and 10.
Oh, Chris, you slay me, young man.
From the gun. Rush right in his face. Makes a grab over the middle. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Looking to throw again. Between the hashes, it's Robinson. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play with a pitch, catch, and run.
Timeout, boy.
And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout.
We're still gonna bring the heat.
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Utah State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He's in the end zone for the 2 as the lead now stands at 6.
I think I will take it to the crib.
And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the Cougars team to get the return man down on the ground.
I'm just going to run it in
They'll
the
get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
I'm going for it.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game, we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple 4th down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Quarterback changing the play. Snaps on 4th down. Lowers those pads. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to take a shot. Got it down the field. Ripping off a huge chunk of yards. He's got it just outside the 10.
Oh, because it's too soon. You're trying to manually play this shit.
Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way.
And they add 6 more with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Pulls it, keeps it, and he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
And it's Arizona looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big 12.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw. They get a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it. Went right.
He's going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to get started. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. With that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moves the pocket. It's Madsen. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming up. He's changing the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. Touchdown Broncos!
This is getting dumb.
This crowd was eating it up.
Okay. That's the stupidest football game. Oh, you slay me, young man.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a little space. He's past the marker. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh center downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They'll run the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And man,
Don't put no pause, my guy. Let me check the injury. That's serious. That could be something.
Really good job by this defense to play zone on 3rd and long.
This game
to
is
sit
over
back, but not get lost, and not get your eyes and not see the running back. Everybody starts to release. They break on the football, come down, get a good tackle on the running back, and get a big stop on 3rd down.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, but that
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Got his man. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Out wide left, it's Bates. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Caught, it's 4.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and then I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys, and that's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% of the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Drops back on first down. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to.
I can tell,
They just don't.
okay?
They're pretty nuts. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he's catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This one's complete. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
Yeah, we're gonna shorten the game on his ass now. You in trouble. Trouble.
The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Ready, go.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Coach, what do you suggest? What should we run, Coach? What the fuck, Coach? You out your fucking mind? In my ass.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Blue 22, blue 22. Check. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. This time he's got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Wants to throw on third. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he'll step into the end zone. What's his name? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Let me see that. I'm just everybody get on the floor. It's
and with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with a short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down.
Like a blitz, like a man.
With not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Left side is Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Dangerous throw on that one.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Second and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Robinson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start.
We're running another mad.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Rolls right. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Johnson. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Out wide back to Robinson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Out wide right, it's Robinson. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
We could have had him, man. We could
On
have had
offense
him.
right now, you're in a juncture here in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium, and on that 4th down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. Gotta make the play on 4th. It's dropped, and what a
It's
tough
over,
way to
Daddy.
end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the fourth quarter, losing, you gotta put the foot on the accelerator, you gotta make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Moving the pocket, it's Madsen. This time on target. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. Big play for this offense.
That's
Well,
not
I'll tell you,
fair.
man, these guys were putting on a show all game.
Alright.
We've seen his decision making, we've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Grab near the marker. It's 4. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points, and they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And the stomping has commenced. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
So stupid.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This is going to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get them.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, your quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it. You've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way, find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands. The QB couldn't get it done.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going. And
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To throw, it's Madsen. He's got him this time.
this quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Snapped on 4th down. They make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
You gotta love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Utah State, up-tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Rush is on. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the right side. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job
Oh, I thought he was
done.
going to get it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it, keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Long way to go on second down. Drops back, it's Madsen. Still looking to his right. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9.
Well, look, I love the fact that he scrambled. He can't take a sack. He can't take a negative play at this point in the game. I just wish he would have stayed in bounds. That you got to know as a quarterback here, we've got the lead. It's late. I get tackled in bounds, the clock keeps ticking.
The Broncos come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Looking for the marker. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It was crazy.
Every single kick for you, I was like, oh no.
It was crazy. It was. There's a crazy delay, but no, it's fine. It's all right.
And then a couple of those returns. Every time it clicks on your guy, it's 2 seconds behind. I was like, that's
Dude, what's outrageous is how bad the players are. It's like they're throwing the ball and nobody's trying to passes. They're just terrible.
I was like, I know
I
he
know,
sees this.
I know.
There's nothing he
There's
can
no,
do.
I only have one wide receiver. I only have number 5. That's the only dude. And everybody else is terrible.
Dude, I pulled, okay, it's still okay. I know because we just played each other, so you might be a little bit.
Oh, I'm not mad at all. That was so funny. No, that was so funny. Well, no, the best part was, no, I threw it early on the break, so the original starter, the reason I had to pause in the third quarter is because the quarterback got hurt. It wasn't just the left tackle. So, like, the quarterback, he's short, and I forgot that he doesn't have any arm at all. And I tried to throw a field side 15-yard out. It's not sure that NFL works. That was
I felt so bad for this game. He's got this game. I was like, you're the fucking idiot.
I was down. It was great.
That game is glitchy as fuck. Holy shit, man. It's so bad.
It did. I was kind of surprised at how bad it was, but it's fine. I don't care about this one. I played with a terrible team. I had good players. No,
That's how
So that's the funniest part. So my regular headset wasn't working. The microphone apparently doesn't work on streaming, even though we were talking before the game.
Yeah.
And then so I switched headsets to the old one that I have control over. And then it was showing the thing on the upper screen, but it wasn't showing. And then when I would unplug it to talk to you, did you hear me at all? At any point? Of course I was talking. Yeah. Because you can talk during the game. Well, so that's what I was laughing about. Because like I would say stuff. Wait, no, yeah, of course I can hear you. Yes. No, so when you're playing, if you look in the upper corners, on your side on the left, it shows your like username, and then it shows when you're speaking, and then your opponent is on the upper right side, and it'll show like it'll give the speaker when they're speaking. That's why I was dying in the middle because like I couldn't, but my regular microphone definitely wasn't working because it wasn't showing any indicator, and like on the computer it was recording it and everything, but then I switched it and then I turned it on the thing, you know, the clip flag that you guys were making fun of me of the other day, right? Yeah. No. So then I but it did like I mean you weren't responding to anything I was saying, so oh fuck, like I
just had a staple like work maybe. So I was like, I didn't get like work like the PS5, so I could not go right now.
So you can engage the PS5 has a speaker on the controller. It's not just the microphone, but it also has a speaker. And so I that's what I was messing with this. Well, I was trying to like, because it was funny. Wait, what was the one I was dying? No, not before the pick 6. There was one where you ran your linebacker all the way around my offensive line, and like no one moved. You gotta be kidding! Like, Jake Griffin is not that fast. I was dying. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's pretty. It's like so the whatever the play at rollouts, not the slides. But there's like this game it's yes. forces you to like do the dynamic stick with the quarterback and not get sacked. It's like one of these buildings like Gene Hammond's, right? Oh yeah, no one can get open. But even when they get open, they can't catch. So it doesn't really
all the way to the left, and then ran all
Yeah,
the way back
I saw.
behind your back footed right,
Right.
and then you
Right. Doesn't make me look that smart because it looks like you called the play. Yeah. No, it was that was like shit. I got up that's when I got because I said to her, I was like, George, you don't have a bad kicker. You can kick the ball. Right before you throw, you have to push the left stick, the movement stick, like towards the line of scrimmage, so that you kind of like set your feet. That way, it doesn't want you lifting you up. Even though, again, I watch the computer fucking make me really good stuff all the fucking time, right? So that was the one this morning. No, they were where he fucking does a sprint out from the left. He's a right-handed quarterback, he sprints out to the left, and then jumps in the air and throws it in the middle of the field. And you get first down, contain. I'm like, guys, in no fucking world is Duke pulling this off. Like, this isn't. You have to be Miami or Ohio State. Have the athletes to make this look good, and I have to not be like I have to be fucking Utah State, and you have to be Ohio State. Any type of this shit to work. No, I know, but it's a weird thing. It's another one of the mini mechanics. Like it wants you to do a specific series of buttons, and it's like I don't know how this is related to football. Why didn't I come first on this last year? Don't think about it like a football game. Think about it like a video, which lessens my frustration, but also lessens the fun. Right? Like that's what I told him. I was like, well, it's not fun, right? I think so. Yeah, I scored first, but then I missed the kick.
This game, I was like, because you had me so fast, and I ran, and that's what you were like,
I heard you when you said that.
I was so convinced, I was like, I'm losing this game. I was like, I'm so close.
I was thinking, yeah, no, I heard you say I was thinking. But also, like, you know, my favorite was when you were like, don't pull the yelling at me to not press your guys.
I was like, you dropped the user.
So yeah, when you're like, don't press my guy, don't press, yeah, like, oh, don't come down. Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, did you do that touchdown like you found me? Because you dropped me. You found me.
That's actually when you were downloading the thing. Like, start process, but I didn't do that. This is that's the fun part is like the off season.
It's like I know how each person.
Oh yeah, no. I mean exactly. I trust her. That's the one. Exactly. No, I knew what I was doing.
I definitely did that.
Your guy was back. No, the pick six wasn't a glitch. That's not a glitch. That's honestly not. I threw a field side 15-yard out with the quarterback being not there. I just used the regular quarterback and I got stuck. His dumbass throw power is an 80. His throw power is an 80. No, that was the one that I wanted to do. When you blocked, there were like 3 great short passes that got blocked by like one player or down in the bullpen window, and I was dying laughing. I think I forgot. This fucking starting quarterback is so fucking bad and short. 80 throw power and 5'10". You should not be allowed to play football. Go play golf. Weirdo. I mean, so the backup, the backup was really soft. An 82 throw, but at least he's got a couple more years. We'll figure it out. He'll probably be gone too. Everybody's been fucking deep. But I also, that is why I set the maximum. The pick six was brutal, and it was one of those where you're not going to recover unless you had it. Because I had that. Yeah, it's alright. But I had that user right before it, so that was going my way. Play like that. I don't hate that part of the coding. I really hate those like little ping moments of like, if you don't hit this stick, if you don't hit like the fucking combat exactly right. Basic football, right? Like what was the go fucking running back. That was the last thing. Is I could not run. Did you see how many times I ran fucking I wasn't mad at it. I legitimately, that's something I told you. I'm not gonna get mad this year. I played this last year because I played this fucking bullshit. I played the first game at Georgia, then Georgia. I think I honestly had the game less than this was the most frustrating things that I like. It was like this on steroids where every single thing that I tried to do, I had two Georgia defenders doing shit out of me anyway. Like, and I was already trying to run the option, but obviously that's the thing with installing. That's the fun thing. We install my custom offense, all my motions, and all my little bullshit. Yeah.
I was like, just.
It comes out automatically. I found the setup for it. But I got all my little custom shit. I got my single back stuff. I got the shotgun stuff I know. And I'll be able to play the game when I get players. I'm not gonna get players. Like this is just not here. So it's okay. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You 450 yards. You fucking killed me.
Yeah, it's because I ran slants ever.
Yeah. And no one, and your guys caught and held onto the ball, and my guys didn't do shit.
They were the one guy dropped it like right.
Yeah. It was like a double cover one in the third quarter or whatever. Yeah.
The one though, you're like, were you to the press? I was like, got him.
I was trying to work that one because I think we might take a shot here. No, that was outrageous. When you go back and watch it on live, I was waiting for still not the public. If I'm green for a user thing, then I take a little fucking time thing. At least swat the ball. Like, it should be at least a contested. He's got a fucking, he gets a running. And then I should have a first fire. I did, yeah, when you hit that deep. So we'll get you in. It's all good. It's all good. This now is it's fun. It's fun and silly. Yeah, dude. All right. Yeah. All right. We'll play again soon. All right, bud. Talk to you later. Bye.